Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting night of Junior Gaming. We're going to go ahead and play some Tropico 6 tonight. It's going to be a complete and utter blast. I'm looking forward to hanging out with y'all, having some chats, and just having a good old time. I love streaming with you guys, and I'm truthfully just looking forward to it. It's going to be great. For those who don't know, we are making some changes. So there's going to be um, we're going to go through how to make the drink of the night, and then we're going to go ahead and enjoy the drink of the night while streaming. It's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're all looking forward to it as well. I'm just setting up a few things here, and we'll get going shortly. Something you may notice is we actually have some different coloring in the room. My wife was amazing and decided to paint my office today. So we have a gorgeous setup. I got my bar cart, and we're just gonna do what we do. Have some drinks, do a little Tropico, learn a little bit about each other, and continue just having a blast like we usually do. And one more thing here, and we'll get going. There we go. All right, so I've got it all set up. We are just about good to go. And what we'll do is go ahead and start off with how to make our drink. Tonight, our drink is rum and coke, which you'll notice I drink quite often. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a whiskey sour night, or not whiskey sour, a whiskey old fashioned night while playing Call of Duty Warzone, which is one you don't usually see here. But we're going to go ahead and play with BBG Omar and BBG Marty. So we're going to play with those two. It's going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to it. But tonight we are going to get to our rum and coke. So first thing you're going to do is go ahead and add your ice. I already pre-did that. Then you take your favorite rum. Mine happens to be the cheapest rum that I can basically get. So we're gonna fill it until you feel like it's a good spot. The nice thing about the rum and coke is there aren't really any rules with it. I don't have to pull out a measuring or anything like that. We're just gonna go ahead and put in as much as we feel like. So as you can see, we've got our rum. And then I prefer to use cherry coke because it gives just a little extra flavor. And I'm one of those guys, I do quite a bit of rum and then I make it a tall so that I've got a drink that'll last me a while. And then if you wanted to get fancy or anything like that, I mean, I guess you could go ahead and add a lime, do whatever you feel like with it, whatever feels right. Yeah, exactly. How to make a rum and coke. How exciting is that? So let's go ahead and taste it. That is good. That's going to get me through the night, that's for sure. So I had a pretty good day today. Like I said, my wonderful wife happened to paint the wall behind me and another wall. We've got a couple more to go, but I mean, we've got it pretty much taken care of for now. And then we're going to add some shelves, have some fun stuff back here. But I am just really looking forward to being able to move forward with that and have a great time. That is you, honey, and thank you so much. And this weekend, we actually had a really good time watching Sword Art Online. I don't know if anybody else has watched Sword Art Online. We watched the most recent season on Netflix today, and holy cow, I just absolutely love it. So thank you to all who are here. I'm really looking forward to talking with you guys and playing some games and having some drinks. Kenzown, thank you so much for the sub. That is awesome. You two are now part of... Oh, thanks, dude. You are officially part of the first group of subscribers. You're one of my founders, so thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I promise we're going to work on having some more fun stuff for when people subscribe and when people do bits. I've decided we're going to do a little song for bits, so... Once that happens at some point, you'll hear the official song. Most of you will know it if you're a fan of The Witcher, but it's just changed a little bit for everybody. Thank you again for everybody who's here. As you may remember, last time we were playing a mission, and we're going to continue that mission. Hopefully we can get out of the colonial age and just keep working through the mission and have an absolute blast. As a reminder, we are 6 out of 10 for our sub goal. Once we hit 10, future subs won't be founders. So if you get in on this first 10, you too can be a founder on the page. I'm just having a blast doing it, and I'm so glad that I've had so many good friends who show up and hang out with us and just make this worth doing it. So thank you. Thank you all so much. Alright, so I do have to check one thing here, so I apologize about that. But we will go ahead and get back to just playing, and more playing. There we go. All right. So here we go. We are in the colonial age still. We've got about 2 years left. We need to do a trade route to keep things going with the crown. And we're definitely going to do that. What do they want? They want just any trade route. So we're obviously going to look for an export so we can make a little more money off of it. So we'll go ahead and just send out 150 so that we can finish it quick. And we just need to get some more revolutionary support. So right now we're at a 56 out of 60 on the revolutionary support, and we have to just move our way up and get more support from them. So what we can do, there we go. Let's go ahead and extend that mandate. What we can do is produce more corn, which we should be done with that shortly. We can go ahead and send out some tobacco, because if I remember, we
is as yet only
built tobacco.
glorious, but
Although it could have been done on a previous try where we lost, and it looks like it was. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and build a tobacco plantation over here. There we go. Perfect. So for those who are hanging out, especially if you're new, are you a fan of Tropico? Have you played it before? Are you just kind of taking a look? Are you just a fan of hanging out with me, which I fully support if you are? Thank you so much if that's the case. And like I mentioned, I was watching Sword Art Online earlier. What's everybody's favorite animes? What's something that I should check out if I haven't already? I'm still just so surprised that we're already up to 6 subs. This is our second night of streaming since becoming affiliates, so I can't tell you how much I appreciate everybody.
The people of Tropico love you almost as much as...
Let's see how we're doing on revenue. I really would like some more before we declare independence.
Governor,
So
the
hopefully we
people
can make
have
that
a
happen.
request. But for safety reasons, it is...
I think we can build another rum distillery, but before we do that, let's go ahead and build another sugar plantation, because the last thing we want to do is run out of sugar. So let's go ahead and set it here. 84 efficiency is pretty good, and then we're going to build one more while we're at it. So I think what we can do, let's build it right here. A nice 83. That should keep us going. I think that that's going to be good for us. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see how we're doing on employment. There's still 21 vacant jobs, so we definitely want to continue saving money in order to build up that amount of workers, because we don't want to run out of workers. That's the number one thing that I find in this game is it's just so hard to keep enough people around. So we'll just keep working on that. And how was everybody's weekends? I know I've had a great weekend. I had a lot of fun with the family and just hanging out, doing all that fun junk. Did anybody have anything fun that happened this weekend? Anything crazy? Man, we just can't build up enough money, which is something we really need to do here. Because if we don't build up enough money, we're going to start having trouble later on. And man, we're just filling everything up. Let's go ahead and build a Teamster office here, because I think we need another to keep the goods moving, right? And once again, cheers to all you people who are hanging out watching. I really appreciate it. And I mean, you're the whole reason I'm here. You're the reason I'm having a blast with this. And thank you all so much. This has been just a great thing to be living right now. Man, we got a major pirate problem. Yeah, I know. Our mandate is starting to run out. While we're at it, let's go ahead and build another rum distillery. And I just want to set us up for the future where we've got plenty of production, everything's going well. And I mean, we'll see what we can do with it. Something in Tropico 5 that I love that you don't get in 6 is it would tell you in Tropico 5 what your salary to your employees does for them. Is it going to make them well off? Is it going to make them poor? Things like that. So that's something I really wish was in here. But I mean, I guess you can't win them all, right?
Our revolution is as yet only marginal.
Let's get some more revolutionary immigrants because we could use more workers. Really, there's only 16 unfilled jobs, so we can keep it going. I think we'll be good. We'll get that finished up. And I mean, if all else fails, if this takes too long, I can pop in here and we can go ahead and move to the World Wars. I was just hoping to have a chance to build up a little more revenue before we do that, so that we're set up well in the future. I think we're going to be all right with the building because it should be done before 7 months is up, and that'll give us another 18 months. And
I must
there we
say,
go.
I'm
Let's
glad.
go ahead and extend it. And we are basically golden. Still a lot of vacant jobs, so let's go ahead and rescue many again. Because that's what we want to have happen. we're gonna go ahead and sign a contract to export rum. We'll export a lot of it because we just need to build up that base of cash. As a reminder, if you look at the About Me, you will see a link to my YouTube channel. On YouTube, I go ahead and post a lot of these videos just to make sure that we've got a good memory of what we've done, and they won't disappear in 30 days. So that's really nice to have. As I said, when it comes to tomorrow, our drink of choice is going to be whiskey old fashions, and we are going to
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy. Well,
Man, this is working out well. We'll just keep going in this age so that we can build up that money. But like I was saying, we're going to switch things up a little tomorrow. We're going to do some Call of Duty Warzone. And we're going to play with some friends of mine from the Shield Wall, BBG Omar and BBG Marty. If you get a chance, check out their channels. They're awesome. I know I've told you guys about so many people who are just awesome to watch stream, and those two are super fun. That's why I'm gonna stream while playing with them, because I'm really pumped for it. They're fun guys, and we're just all gonna have a blast with it. I'll tell you that right now. Let's go ahead and put these dunder stills in, and what that's gonna do is reduce the amount of sugar that they're consuming, so we can get more rum per piece of sugar, I guess it would be.
Excuse me, old sport. I need a teensy tiny.
Let's see what they want. Some more rum? We can do more rum. Let's sign that contract. And we're just going to keep going. We're going to take as much money from them as we possibly can. Let's go ahead and build another house. The bunkhouse. And we're going to build one over here as well. There we go. We've got a church there. Or actually a mission. I don't have one on the other island, but when we get to the next age, we're going to go ahead and build a church. And that's going to make things a lot easier for us. And if you joined me and made a rum and coke for tonight, let me know, what kind of rum did you use? What do you use? Regular coke? Do you use cherry coke? I know I actually used to use RC, because there's something about RC cola that's just delicious, and it was useful for making a drink called the Super Root Beer. I will get a recipe for that so that we can go over how to make it. It's really
Our revolution
a
is
fun
as yet
drink.
only margin.
All right, we've got pretty good employment because we'll probably go on a little bit of a building spree. Let's see, what else can we send out? Let's send out some tobacco. And we can build a couple more bunkhouses over here. I want people to be happy, because all of a sudden we're going to have to do, we're going to have to worry about elections, things like that. I wish we could get rid of some of these darn pirates. They are just all over the darn place. And oh, what is going on here? How did that happen so fast? Let's go ahead and do a quick build here. And hopefully that will distract them long enough. Oh, enemy has the upper hand right now. Let's see, we get another person in there. And we can win this battle. And now they have the upper hand again. So hopefully, yep, they're getting here. We are going to be golden. So at this point, we have only 13,000. I wish we had some more money than that. So that's a little rough. Let's go ahead and do a quick build here. to distract them from trying to destroy that. And we'll repair. And we are still in business. Nice! Again, thank you all for joining. It is a blast to hang out with y'all. And as a reminder, tonight's drink of choice, rum and coke, you saw at the very beginning, we went through a tutorial for how to make it. This is going to be probably one of the easiest ones that we'll show how to make, except for when we do a beer night, because that's going to be super simple. And I'm just glad you're all hanging out here. If you're new to the stream, welcome. We are so happy to have you. If you are a returning friend, thank you so much for the support. We're having such a fun time. We just hit affiliate like 3 days ago, and all of a sudden we're already up to 6 subs out of the 10. As a reminder, if you want to be one of the founding subs, you've got 4 more subs to go before you won't be able to do it, because it's only for the first 10. So thank you. Community is going well. Dude, Lucky, the community is going amazing. I absolutely love it. We're having a blast. You missed the beginning of the stream where we went over how to make the drink of the night, because that's going to be one of the things we're going to go ahead and do now.
Me, old sport.
But don't worry, when I run out, we'll do it again. So that way for anybody who joins a little later, they can catch that. For those who don't know, Lucky is one of my friends. He plays a Star Wars role-playing game on Facebook with me. We have an absolute blast doing it. If you go to Lucky Roo's profile, you'll be able to see a link to that page, and you can join. We'll have a blast. We're in the 327th, so for the yellow, and go ahead and join in, have fun with us. We'd really appreciate it. And we're getting to the point now where we're probably going to move to that next age, just because I'm tired of trying to keep the crown happy. And we're only like 3 months away from the next shipment coming in. And we're not really sending anything out. So let's go ahead and do that. It's only going to be 15,000. That way we can declare independence. We don't have to get attacked. We'll definitely do that. And now we have reached our next era.
I knew my heart swells with joy as I greet my fearless leader for the first time as El Presidente.
I absolutely love it. It is. This game is just so fun to play and chill with.
Well
and
played, Governor.
It gives me a chance where I can be a little more vocal with you guys and have good chats, because it can be pretty tough to it can be hard to chat with people when you're playing something that takes a lot of your brain power to make happen. So tomorrow I may be a little slower getting to the chat and responding to things, so I'm gonna apologize for that right now, but it's gonna be so worth it. We're gonna have a complete blast with our other streaming friends, and hopefully while we're playing, you check out their stream. If you've got any friends who are girls and who makes something, tell them to. Girls can know ranks work the same as real life. Very true, very true. Alright, let's go ahead and build these mines so that we can start working on sending steel to the Allies. And what new things can we build now? So, ooh, we could do a cigar factory. That is a possibility. But man, does it cost a lot of money to just make it happen in general. So let's take a look. What's the rum situation? Like, nobody wants... Really? Nobody wants rum. What is wrong with people? Let's go ahead and send... No, I don't want to do any of those trades. I don't think they're worth it. I mean, really, we're not doing enough tobacco to make a huge difference. Hopefully we eventually will, but I mean, that's going to take a little time. Let's keep doing some of these treasure hunts, and let's see how we're doing. We've got a lot of vacant jobs, so we may have to start working on that a little bit. And what are people's issues? People's issue is healthcare. So let's go ahead and build a clinic here, just to try and keep us going. Because now we have to worry, are they going to be happy enough to vote for me to stay in? So it's something we'll have to work on. As a reminder, you probably saw it in chat. There are two things you can do to help me that cost you absolutely nothing. Number one, if you're not a follower yet, please hit that follow button. We would absolutely love to have you. If you are so inclined, you can also do a sub where you could use Amazon Prime if you've got it. That way you don't have to build, or that way you don't have to actually pay for it. So two absolutely free things to do that really help out the stream, and it's just going to make things better and better. So I appreciate you all hanging out here. This is absolutely wonderful. As a reminder, we are sitting at 6 out of 10 subs, and the first 10 subscribers are considered founders. You get a special badge where it gives you a first because you're in my first group of subscribers.
To throw oddly shaped objects at?
The voice of Tropico reminds all citizens to be vigilant.
Let's go ahead and check. Will anybody pay for? They'll both pay for rum.
Victory
So we're going to go ahead and send some rum up to the allies. And even if it takes a little bit, it's just going to increase the amount of money coming in, and that's a biggie. Yeah, Lucky, I don't allow links in the chat, but if you click on Lucky's name and go and view his profile, you will see the link to the Facebook group for the Grand Army of the Republic role-playing group. So feel free to join. We would love to have you all. And feel free to say, hey, heard about this from Junior Gaming, and I sure would appreciate it. That way they know where all this is coming from. Alright, and we're looking through what else is going on. We've got these mines started up. And Lucky, when I'm able to set you up as a moderator, you'll be able to put it there. So eventually that will happen once I set you up as the moderator. Because I definitely want you as a moderator here. I appreciate you're here on the stream so much, and I couldn't think of a better person to have as a moderator. So hopefully you'll have fun doing it once we get it set up, and we'll just keep doing what we do, man. And looking through, one of the next things I'm going to want to do is get a steel mill. It's going to take a little bit, but I have gotten some good blueprints, so that's always good. And we're just going to keep working on it, keep maxing things out. So our shipyard is almost built. That is perfect. We've got a 270 population. We really need to build up that population. But I have a feeling a lot of people are dying from poor health care. So yeah, in the past year, 31 people died. Shame on us. We don't take quite as good care of people as we probably should. But as El Presidente, that is something I am working on. So hopefully, as we keep going, less people are dying, and we can build up this population a little bit.
Complete. Once again,
like I mentioned earlier, I did have a chance to watch the newest season of Sword Art Online. Super awesome. If you've got Netflix, check it out. If you haven't watched it yet, starting from the beginning, it's a story of glory, man. It's awesome. I highly recommend it. Do you guys have any animes that are your go-tos that you would say, hey, dude, if you haven't checked this out, you got to do it? Because I'm always looking for something new to watch. So please let us know in chat. We're more than happy to hear from you. And as you can see, if you chat, I'm going to chat back. I absolutely love talking to y'all while you're hanging out. Alrighty. And we're going to go ahead and keep looking through. Hopefully keep building. And hopefully get this support up. Because right now our support is a
They
little
call
trash.
me the... I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you think?
The militarists do want a police department. We'll probably build it down there. Let's see. How much would it be? We can definitely afford it. Let's build a police department down here. I think that's our worst area. Yes. This is our worst area, so we'll go ahead and build there. And we'll just keep going. Now that we've got the shipyard made, we'll have a chance to get the planks down there and just keep things moving. And we should be able to build those. Well, it could take a while for 3,000 boats. I mean, boats don't build fast, that's for sure.
U-boats versus submarines. Canal Uno investigates the underwater menace. Later,
Let's see,
Atlantis fish people,
276.
the real
We're getting a
underwater
little better,
menace.
but still, we're really short on people. We have to build that up a bit more. We're down to only 19 deaths in the past year. That's awesome. We're gonna be just fine eventually. We just have to get to that point, so it could be a little bit here. And we've started building boats, so that's perfect. And we're bringing in good revenue. Life is great. Let's see, 269. We're still really short. Come on, let's find some more people who wanna come to Tropico, right? Oh, we were doing treasure hunts. That's an issue. Okay. Well, we can work with that. That's doable. Let's go back to the raid screen. We're going to... The pirates are departing. We'll let them finish all that. Dude, Connell, what is going on, my brother? How is life treating ya? As you can see, we officially became affiliates. We've got subs coming in. Man, life is good. I'm really looking forward to doing some Call of Duty tomorrow night with some members of the Shield Wall. It's going to be awesome. That's what I like to see, dude. That's what we all like to see. I absolutely love it when I can raid somebody and all of a sudden we're sitting there watching and you see them getting closer and closer to that 50 mark so that we can get more people to affiliate. It's awesome. It just makes you pumped, you know? Just in case you didn't know yet, Connell, tonight's drink of choice is the rum and coke. We did a little demo back here on how to make rum and coke when we first started tonight, but it will happen again when I need to refill, and that's something we're probably going to try and do every single stream is go over how to make a drink. So tomorrow when I'm playing with BBG Omar and BBG Marty, the drink of choice is going to be the whiskey old fashioned. So we're going to go through how to make a proper whiskey old fashioned. Should be a blast. And I've actually got an interview tomorrow morning. So depending on how that interview goes, we might go through a little bit of whiskey tomorrow. So I've got some Four Roses ready to go, and it's going to be a blast.
Exports, Prez. Who doesn't love exports?
We're going to go ahead and export boats because one of our things is to produce boats. Works hand in hand. It's going to be awesome. By the way, Connell is an awesome guy. He is the one who put together the shield wall. And it is a group of people that we all just help each other and teach each other about streaming. It's an absolute blast. I'm going to toss it into the chat here. So if you want, hop on this Discord, pop in, introduce yourself to everybody, tell them what you're doing. And it's such a good group. I would recommend it to anybody who's even remotely interested in streaming, or if you're a graphic artist, we're always looking for more graphic artists because we just want to continuously make our streams better. So the more graphics artists we can get, the better everything's going to be. And then, Con, you've got a stream coming up tomorrow, right? You're doing marbles, and I think it was... What's the other game? I remember it was marbles, and is it like a trivia game that you're doing as well? I think I saw that in the chat somewhere. Alright, so we've got a lot of people working in the steel mill. Let's go ahead and keep this stuff mostly marbles, maybe some words, kind of like Scrabble type. Oh, dude, that sounds awesome. I'll definitely be stopping by. What time are you starting that tomorrow? And anybody watching, man, hop on it tomorrow. Watch his stream. It's going to be a blast. He does such a great job. I know usually he does Dead by Daylight, so if you're a fan of that game, go ahead and hop over, check it out, see what he's all about. I highly recommend it. Let's see, what trade routes do we have going? We're still trying to get more tobacco out, so I'm not going to build a cigar factory yet. Sadly, I don't know. In-laws are coming over to grab the kid for a few hours since she doesn't have school. Aw, dude. I wish I had family that lived near me. I moved like 1,200 miles away from my closest relative, and that's the absolute worst part, is never anybody to watch my kids. So I hear you on that. Hey, and if nothing else, enjoy a little time of being a parent, but not being focused as purely just a parent, because, I mean, even parents need breaks, man. How old is your little one? Oh, your wife's deployed? Well, tell her I say to keep her head down and stay safe out there. Yeah, luckily my wife isn't in the service, so man, I don't know what I would do if my wife wasn't here and I had to take care of my kids all by myself. Like, I have a 5, oh my god, he's a 6-year-old now. I completely forgot. So I have a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old, and they're a blast, but man, without my wife's help, I would lose it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, she's in Qatar, so she's probably, I'm assuming she's Air Force then. Probably went to the Lebanese restaurant in downtown Doha. I remember my first day that I showed up there, I had to spend some time on Al Udeid, and I just... Okay, she's Army. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so... Yeah, I actually had to go there and work in their hospital for a month to learn ultrasound. It was wild, like coming from Erefjan and then all of a sudden you're on an Air Force base and you can really tell the difference. It's
excellent.
I'm so ridiculous. how much better life is when you're hanging out there with the Air Force. Alright, we're going to send some steel to the Allies because we want to support them the most. Oh, dude. Kuwait, for me, wasn't terrible because it was a lot better than Afghanistan, dude, but it was so boring. And then being the only ultrasound guy in that theater was awful. I was getting woken up at 1 a.m. every darn day. That's where I got hooked on energy drinks, actually. So, that's the biggest thing that the Army has ever done for me. It gave me an addiction to energy drinks. They also taught me to be an X-ray tech, so I can't complain too much. They took care of me, but man, that was just rough going through that because it was so boring. Although I did get pretty good at League of Legends while I was there. Sadly, I haven't really played much since, so my skills have dropped substantially. Until your flight leaves. Exactly. I had to do 11 months there, and it was rough, dude.
Thank you, Presidente.
Presidente, the blockade is an even bigger nuisance than tradesmen refusing to work on a
graphics.
Sunday.
Dude, I hear ya. Yeah, 11 months in Kuwait, because I was medical corps. So the U.S. Military Hospital Kuwait was where I was deployed to for 11 months. It was my second deployment, and it was such a pain.
You are in charge here?
You poor
I was
soul.
expecting
That's true.
someone taller and
Is
stronger.
that rum what you have?
But
It
you
sure
will suffice
is.
for
So
our purposes,
I put
I
together a
suppose.
bar cart. So you missed it earlier, Alec. I did a little demo on how to make a rum and coke. This is the rum that I used. It's absolutely delightful. And best thing about it, $16 with tax for the full handle. It is wonderful. For tomorrow, when I'm playing some Call of Duty, we're going to utilize a little Four Roses, and I might even get some Evan Williams Select to make something nice. Sounds good, Con. I really appreciate you being here, man. They want weapons? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oof.
Making stuff
That's
is
gonna
good.
gonna be a little hard, but we're gonna make it happen because we need to get over here in order to do it. So what we're gonna do, the nice thing in this game, we can build tunnel connections that are gonna make our life so much easier. And then, as a reminder, this is Junior Gaming. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. I absolutely love just being here and playing games with y'all. It's one of the highlights of my week, man. And what we'll do, put this one here, and now we have a connection to get to that side. That's where the nickel is, and nickel is required to make weapons.
Except snakes.
Alright, now we want watchtowers. We can make that happen. And Alec, this game is so much prettier than 5. They really did well with the graphics on it. Like I said, this game is absolutely wonderful. The only thing I wish that we had was a better campaign, because basically the campaign is like El Presidente going through what Penultimo considers his greatest hits, right? So, I mean, you don't get like that full storyline like you got with Tropico 5, where it just goes through like an entire story. And that's something I absolutely loved about that game. But, I mean, really, when it comes to gameplay and graphics, they are so much better on this game that it definitely makes up for it. They are going to want weapons, which really stinks. I don't want to send weapons to the Access because that means I have to build more stuff. But we'll make it happen, right? I wonder, does anybody want cigars? It might be time to build a cigar factory. The U.S. will pay a little extra, so
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente.
let's deliver an amazing speech, and housing happiness is what we're going to tell people to ignore. We're going to praise the communists? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to blame no one because I don't want to get invaded, and we're not promising anything to these people. I'm not going to make that mistake.
Tropico, my beloved homeland, my adoring people. With sorrow I have watched
And
you
Alec,
toil,
what's your
but
go-to
have
when it comes
faith
to
in me,
rum?
El Presidente, and your troubles will soon be over. And what of my people? I feel your pain when your walls shudder and your roofs leak.
All right, we got
Those
things
of you
getting
who
built.
have roofs.
We've got
For
rum
soon,
that will soon be able to
roofs for
be
all,
delivered.
and walls for many.
Let's
Our
make some more
efforts are
money so
aided
we can
by
build our next
communist
stuff.
comrades, to each according to their need, from each according to their ability. Equality for all, especially those who are more equal than others.
All right, we have we're up to 52% of people who support me, so that's good. Only a few homeless, still 17 vacant jobs, so we'll try and get some more people in. And we're sitting at 34,000 bucks, so the first thing we'll do, let's go ahead and unlock these, and we're gonna go ahead and modernize all 4 of our guard towers into watchtowers, and that is going to make them happier. Yeah, now we just have to put in real machine guns, and I think that'll help us out a bit. Gotta get a fire station in here because now we have a fire going, and that is no bueno. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and go here and upgrade all of them to real machine guns.
At last, I feel safe.
There we go. They feel safe. Gotta love that. Still producing hides. Does anybody want rum? Nobody wants rum. Why doesn't anybody want rum? That's my go-to. That's what I'm the best at making. And let's see, we've got a decent amount of rum being made, but not quite enough to sell right now. We just need to get this going. Let's see, does anybody want tobacco? And they do. Let's go ahead and sell some tobacco to make a little extra money here. There we go. Alright, back up to like 20,000. We've got our nickel mines going. But man, it's taken a while to get it where I want. And how much is it going to be to make the weapons factory? That costs quite a bit. It's going to be a little bit before we can make that happen. And what I need to do is finish producing the last of these boats. That way, we can keep people happy. Alright, we're getting our jobs filled. Let's go ahead and do another treasure hunt. And then we'll do a rescue many because we will need more people.
A few
What are they
opportunities came
offering?
up. Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven.
I don't need those blueprints yet. It's not worth it. And for those new, once again, thank you.
I'm sure
Welcome
the
to
good
Junior
citizens of
Gaming.
Tropico intend
We
to
are
vote
so
for you.
happy to have you here. If you look down here, you'll see our current sub goal is 10. We are at 6 currently. The first 10 subs actually get that wonderful first in front of their name, showing that they are in the first grouping of subs. And then if you're very new here, you don't necessarily want to sub, that's fine. I totally get it. But if you're having fun, there's a follow button, looks like a heart. Feel free to hit that, because we would absolutely
Election
love to
is
have
a
you here.
landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind.
Oh,
not
thank
the
God
kind
for
that accidentally
metaphorical
reduces the size
landslides.
of
I'd
the
hate to see it be a literal landslide.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision.
All right, we're almost done producing enough boats. And we're getting some stuff out of here, so hopefully... Oh, more rum. Let's go ahead and do that contract.
Our money's at work, Prez.
We're going to increase our standing with the capitalists because it's important to keep your standing up. 9 times out of 10, unless I'm sitting at like 80% approval, I'm looking for more approval from the faction that made a request. So that's one of the good things to do on here, is to just keep people happy with you. Alright, now we're going to rescue many, and then we'll do another treasure hunt after that. If we look on here, we've got 2 unemployed, so we're doing perfect there. We've got some homeless. Let's see where they're living. So we've got some shacks over here, and frankly, we should probably build them a house. So let's go ahead and build like 2 bunkhouses over here, just to try and keep them happy. We are running a little low on cash, but that's alright because our expected revenue will definitely put us in a better spot. And there we go. So we're at 30,000. We can unlock the blueprint for the weapons factory. But alright, give me a tour of the island here. Alrighty, I would love to give you a tour of the island. So let's start with downtown. We have our presidential palace and our dungeon to keep the ne'er-do-wells. We've got some lumber production over here. We've got leather production with cattle farms. 2 rum distilleries being fed by the sugar plantations.
Please reinforce your armies, Presidente.
Yep, we'll produce more rum. I think that's going to help us the most. We've got our corn plantation. These are Teamsters Offices. So in this game, the Teamsters Offices are really important to keep product moving. Without the Teamsters, you can't do anything in this game. It'll just bog you down. The way that you can come in here and use research is through the library here. And then eventually you can build like research stations, things like that. We have a nice opera to entertain people, a fort for our military, doctor's offices. This is going to be the tobacco area, and I'm going to build a cigar factory over here. We've got steel here, and then down here is where we've got nickel mines, which is what's required to make weapons, so we'll build a weapons factory down here. We've got some gold. And then down here we have our port and our shipyard. So the shipyard is going to build boats. We sell those at the dock, and then over here is our Pirates Cove, where we can rescue people to bring in more population. We can also steal things. Eventually, what we'll do is with the Pirate Cove, I always like to steal Stonehenge, because you can steal world wonders from around the world and place them in Tropico. Makes people a lot happier, and then eventually once you can do tourism, tourists have a better time when you've got monuments. Down here, we have another small island, and right now not much going on down here, but eventually I'll be able to do some pineapple plantation, things like that, just to keep things building. And if I remember right, I think these tiny little islands here will have oil. So, luckily for me, the number one thing to do in Tropico is to get your rum production up, because rum sells for a great amount. It is a lot to manage, and I mean, frankly, it's something that you can kind of do like low and slow. So you can just kind of hang out. Right now I've got it on 4 times speed, so it makes it a little more intense.
Stocks soared over.
But I could drop it down to 1 time, and if I wanted to just grind it out and take forever and just spend most of my time waiting on things, I could do it at this speed, and it's a lot more manageable at that speed.
I had the nightmare
there
again,
are times
Presidente.
where you're like, okay, I'm going to drop that speed down a little bit. But for the most part, I like to keep it on ×4 just to keep things moving along. And if we look here, we can see, man, we're just not keeping up. Definitely. It's one of those fun games. The reason I like to stream Tropico is 90% of what I want to do during the stream is actually talk to people on the chat. That's one of the most fun parts for me. So if I'm playing something too intense, it's harder to pay attention to what the chat's talking about and to really interact and give people what they're coming to see. Because it's not like I'm sitting here as this ultra pro gamer who I'm going to teach you how to win at something. For me, I think just being able to sit here and talk with everybody, I think that's going to be a much more fun time for somebody who's not necessarily the best gamer at this time. I mean, truthfully, I'm still trying to find my niche here, and I think so far it's going pretty decent, but I know that I need to keep my eye out for what that final niche is going to be to decide. I love talking to Chad. I totally understand. Dude, it is a great time, especially like because I do like playing single player games so much. Even when I'm not streaming, I like to play single player. But I have so much more fun playing them when I've got a chat going because it lets me have a lot more input, you know? Just, it makes it more interesting while you're playing. Otherwise, if I'm playing like during work or something, like I'm just like taking a 20-minute break, I'm like, I'm just going to play a little bit. And yeah, I'll play, but it's not really as entertaining as when you're playing and talking to a chat. Yeah, what I'm really excited for is the OBS class you're talking about doing. I think that'll be a blast. There are 52 viewers for the game, so you can crush this category with some more growth. Oh, I completely agree. If you were to look up Tropico 5 on Twitch and look at the videos, because 9 times out of 10 nobody's live watching, but if you look at the videos, I've got like 3 or 4 of them near the top of that list, so that pumps me up. I love the fact that if you're gonna watch Tropico, there's a lot of people who watch me, and I mean, I appreciate that. That's all of you people who watch and hang out with me, and holy cow, I can't tell you how much I appreciate the fact that you come and hang out with me on a fairly regular basis even. We definitely need more housing. I'm trying to look to find where the shacks are.
Rockets, the newest
because
threat
apparently I've got
raining
quite a
death
bit of
from the
homeless, and
sky.
I
The
don't want a bunch of
palace
homeless
assures all
around here, that's
that
for
no
sure.
country thinks Tropico is worth
We
sending
look here,
rockets
our
against.
weapons factory is up and running. We just need to get the actual workers in here. One problem down here is I don't have a church, I don't have entertainment, I don't have a grocer. So I need to step up my game on that a little bit so that people stay closer to work, because then they're going to build more stuff. They're going to get that done for me.
Making stuff is good.
We're going to pop down here and get these guys doing shellfish as well, so that we can, the broker is so
Would
helpful
any of
to
these
have.
be of
We can
interest to
make
you?
that Swiss
It's all
bank
strictly
money,
above board, of
and
course.
this allows us to open blueprints, things like that. It just makes life a little easier. I'm going to unlock the cabaret and put one in right here. Or maybe right here. I'm going to put in a cabaret, though. That's got to happen. Because people just enjoy a good cabaret in the island of Tropico for some reason. And you know what? Good on them. I'm glad they enjoy it, right? If we look, we're sitting at a 41% support. And I think we can definitely get that up. It's going to take a little work, but we're going to continue growing that. I think by the end of this game, we'll be in like the 70s, maybe 80s. And I see some new people hopped on. Thank you so much for hopping on. If you just want to hang out and watch, feel free. I promise you, I'm not going to call you out for watching because I truly do appreciate you being here. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, go ahead, hit that follow button. I absolutely love having more followers. I love having a group of people to chat with pretty regularly. And this is one of those games that I play on a pretty regular basis. So if you love Tropico, you can look forward to seeing a lot more of it here. And then if you are so inclined, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Once again, our sub goal is 10. We're already at 6. And for those of you who don't know, the first 10 subs on a page get a special icon next to them in chat to show that they are the
Axis
first
have broken the Allied
part of
blockade,
the first
Presidente.
group
We are
of subscribers. So, man, if you all want to hang out here, show a little love, feel free. Especially if you have, there we go. Especially if you have Amazon Prime, because if you do, I don't know if everybody knows this, and even if you don't use it on me, use it on somebody else. You get a free subscription every month, and it really helps out the streamers. So whether it's me or somebody else, if you've got somebody who you really enjoy watching, please give them a sub and let them know that you love what they're doing. It means a lot when you're a streamer and you just have a chance to see that people really appreciate what you do. All right, what can we do with trade? Does anybody want rum? Nobody wants rum. They want to send me rum. I don't want you to send me rum, you know? Oh, and now that I mentioned about the sub and everything, here's Stream Elements giving you a reminder. So, and for those hanging out, we're doing rum and coke tonight. So feel free to pour yourself a rum and coke and enjoy your night hanging out with me. If you feel so inclined, hop on the chat, have a talk. We love talking to you. And if you are sitting there and you're wondering, well, I kind of like to talk, but I don't know what to talk about, I've got an easy question for you. What's your favorite rum? What's your go-to? Tell me. I would absolutely love to learn about you.
Tropico has annexed Greenland and Antarctica.
All right, so these darn guys, fresh out of Kraken, but I'll go grab another beer. Oh, dude, you feel free to grab another beer. I do not judge, and frankly, a lot of times I'll drink beer instead of rum as well. So it is whatever you feel like that day. I just decided that we're gonna have an official drink for our streams to let people know what we're drinking at that time and go through a tutorial on how to make that drink. So I actually am halfway through, so once I finish up this, we are going to make another one. Market the hell out of it. Dude, that's my plan. We're going to go ahead and just remind people that that's how we roll here. And hopefully people end up really enjoying it.
There is
And it's something that I haven't seen anywhere else. So I'm like,
my friend's enemy's cousin.
I'm gonna get a bar cart, I'm gonna get a bar set, and we're gonna make drinks and just have a blast with it. Alright, they want me to have a commando garrison now. I think we can make that happen. And if you're not a rum fan, what's your favorite type of alcohol? And frankly, if you've got a drink that you think we should do, oh, thanks a bunch, Con. I really appreciate that. And if there's a certain mixed drink you like for anybody out there, feel free to let me know. We can do that for a night. I try and have it make sense for the stream. So typically when I do anything pirate related or Caribbean related, it's probably going to be rum and coke, rum runner, Mai Tai, just something islandy, you know what I mean? But like tomorrow we're doing, ever tried vodka cruisers? And I have not. What is a vodka cruiser? What is What is this magic you speak of, Lucky? That might be one that we have to do. And I need to write down a note so that I remember vodka cruiser. So, and I'll end up looking it up. Vodka cruiser. Because I think we could definitely do that for a night. Tomorrow, because we're playing Call of Duty Warzone, and because it is a big part of military culture for quite a few, not all, but we're going to go with bourbon and make bourbon old fashions tomorrow. And I'm going to be muddling. We're going to be using the official, like, measuring glass and everything. We're gonna go legit with it. I've got bitters, I've got oranges, I've got the black maraschino cherries fruit drink with vodka. There's watermelon, pineapple, and some other. Oh, dude, not gonna lie, I am the biggest sucker for a watermelon anything. Watermelon is my favorite flavor in the world.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente.
And I
It seems
absolutely
that they want
love
a
it.
choice in how they are
That is
ruled.
right up my
So
alley,
selfish.
man. And let's go ahead and deliver a nice speech, and we're going to tell them, don't worry about your housing happiness. You don't need to. We'll make the capitalists happy and not blame the superpower because I don't want them to attack me. And I promise nothing to these people.
Tropico, my beloved
Absolutely nothing.
homeland, my adoring people. With
And I do
sorrow
love the
have
voice of
watched
El
you
Presidente. It pumps
toil,
me
but
up.
have faith in
It cracks me up. It's a good
El
time.
Presidente,
Let's see
and
here.
your troubles
Liberty's
will
not
soon be
great.
over.
Healthcare is not
One
great.
of my
Fun is
people.
not great.
I feel your pain when your walls
I feel like we
shudder
need to
and your
just
roofs
build up
leak.
some more stuff.
Those
So
of
let's go
you
ahead and
who
do a
have
botanical
roofs,
garden
but
up here
soon, roofs for all,
to try and make them a little
walls
happier
for
with
many.
that.
Our ongoing
And then we can
prosperity is
also
supported by the
do-
capitalists with thanks.
I mean,
We're grateful
shoot,
for
I've got
the
so many houses
fulfilling
here.
jobs you
Do we
create
really
for
have
my
that many?
people
We have
and
no
your
homeless, and they're
progressive
still not
attitudes
happy with
towards
housing.
taxation.
It's ridiculous.
It is you, my friends, who I
Alrighty.
thank for making me.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm
Let's
going
go
to need a
ahead
rather
and
prompt decision
build-
on these offers.
What else can we build here to make people happy? I think we could do a nice newspaper to give them to make them feel like they have some freedoms. I mean, we're Caribbean dictators, so they don't really have freedoms, but we can make them feel like they might,
Our money's at work,
just to
Prez.
make them
My
happy.
option.
There we go. We made them happy. Got any plans for your channel points? So I am still thinking about exactly what to do with points. I'm kind of hitting a roadblock on what to do. I might do like I want to do some sound bites, things like that, and I hope you don't mind. I'm totally gonna steal one for you, the surprise motherfucker. I absolutely am gonna steal from you, and I'm apologizing for it
More than
now
just El
because
Presidente's
I am
favorite
100%
radio station.
stealing
We-
that from you, man.
What does that say? Love. We love El Presidente with all our hearts.
Take it. I appreciate it, dude. And I mean, I'm working on a few things. I might do because you've got the thing where you can have people spend bits for stuff, and I reworded some words to the song "Toss a Coin to Your Witcher," and I'm gonna try and get a buddy of mine who actually has a good singing voice, so that I can record him singing just a line from that. And then for extra bits, I'll allow them to make me sing it, where you have to hear my awful singing voice do it. So, it'll be a
President,
fun time.
There is a
We'll make it
flaw
happen.
in our military machine.
And I
We
just
do
want to
not
get some
have
fun
enough
sound
of the
bites.
things that I want.
And I'm gonna start working on my my emotes and things like that. And I might have like. I want to do a few things where we can send like Cartman across the screen saying "I love cheesy poofs" across the screen, things like that. I think it's going to be a little
Genius
bit of a
is
work in
undeniable,
progress for a
Presidente.
while,
Would you
but
consider
I
an
feel like we'll get there. It takes a lot to know exactly what you want to do, especially because, I mean, I did not envision myself being an affiliate streamer ever. I really didn't think that I had it in me to do it. And I mean, obviously people are having fun with it. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It's great. You've done a lot for my self-confidence. So thank you so much. That's actually the whole reason I started streaming was I hate the sound of my voice on recordings. I don't like myself in videos. And I was like, I need to fix this to further my career eventually. So I ended up being like, you know what, I'm going to try streaming. Started doing it, had fun. All of a sudden, next thing you know, I've got 20 followers. And I'm like, man, I never thought I'd have more than 5. I figured my wife would follow and maybe a couple
I'm sure
friends.
the good citizens of Tropico
And then,
intend to vote
next
for
thing
you,
you know,
Presidente.
I'm hanging out with
I
you
myself
guys and
intend to
talking
vote for you
and getting a lot of love from
many
you
times.
and a few other channels that I talked to a bunch. And like 3 days ago, all of a sudden I hit affiliate. And I'm like, holy cow, how did that happen? And then hitting your own voice goes away, luckily. Man, I sure do hope it goes away because I'm still not there. So I'm like, man, I don't know about this, man. My voice still annoys me on recordings, but I'm starting to get a bit more used to it because I do talk so much on these because I play these chill games and I have a chance to talk to you all. So
The election is
it's
a landslide,
definitely-
Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not
it's
the kind that
definitely
accidentally reduces
interesting
the
when
size
I
of the
watch
workforce.
back because I like to rewatch a lot of my streams. After a while, it's accepted, especially as you edit more and more content and hear it a lot. Yeah, definitely. And I know when I do some different games, I'll be going back watching through for clips. And sadly, I realized that the other day when I got affiliate, I had queued it up to play We Did It from Dora the Explorer. And I guess that's copyrighted music because I tried to make clips of it. I'm going to have to delete it off the Connell Reacts channel. But I tried to put some clips on there and they just kept getting deleted right away. So I guess shame on me. I shouldn't use Dora the Explorer to joke around and have a good time. But, I mean, it is what it is. I know you would have cracked up if you saw it. I wish it could have been on there. Maybe someday I'll learn how to make... Dude, not only did it play the song, but I sat here dancing because I was so pumped to hit it. Like, I was expecting, like, maybe the next day or the day after I would get to my 50th, and then all of a sudden we got past 50 even. So it was awesome. Speaking of followers, if I see a lot of new people popping in, feel free to hit that follow button. I would absolutely love to have you here on a regular basis. If you're feeling comfortable with it, hop in chat and say hi. If you just want to hang out and lurk, man, hang out and lurk.
I don't want to
promise
alarm you, but
I will
I'm going
never
to need
call
a
you
rather
out
prompt decision on
because that's not how we are here. So you'll never get called out for lurking. You are more than welcome to. But man, I sure do love chatting with people as well. So if you do feel like you want to say hi, feel free to hop on. Let me know what your favorite rum is. Let me know what your favorite mixed drink is. And we can talk about that stuff. I absolutely love learning more about y'all. So feel free to hop in, say hi. Alright, we'll finally invite the access to an embassy. As much as I don't want to, I feel like we kind of have to. Looking here, we've got not great revenue coming in, but hopefully we can try and keep this sugar moving. I think that's the hardest part here for me right now. And since it is the end of the weekend, I would love to know, how was everybody's weekend? Did you have a blast this weekend? Did you do anything fun? Did you hit up a brewery? Did you rum and coke? If we're out for dinner and they're selling rum and coke, I'll buy one. Heck yeah, dude. My neighbors actually make fun of me because I will show up with a backpack with a bottle of rum and a 12-pack of Coke and this glass. And I'll just do rum and Cokes all night. It's my go-to. It's just what I'm comfortable with. And then not too long, I'll probably finish this one up, and we'll go over once again how to make a rum and Coke. I'm sure you all know how to make one, but it gives us something to talk about, and it gives me a chance to practice doing the drink demos that we're going to be doing during streams. So I hope you are all ready for that. Looking around, we're still doing fine. We do need to build a commando garrison, which we will. I've got a few other things on my plate right now, though. Like, what can we make in a cannery? I've tried red rum. It's nice, but it's a bit stronger. Dude, sometimes going a little stronger isn't a bad thing. So, I mean, it depends what you want to do for that.
Now, a
so,
message from El
like,
Presidente.
Like typically, I'm doing Barbarossa, and it's a good everyday type of drink because it's not super high in alcohol content. When I feel like going for it, I'll hit up some Sailor Jerry and get that 100 proof going. But it's always spiced rum. For me, I'm all about the spiced rum. I don't want Bacardi Silver. I don't want something that tastes like a step up from paint thinner. You know what I mean? I want that extra flavor. I like the caramel and the spices that they add. That it really makes rum for me. For those out there, are you more of a clear rum drinker or a dark rum drinker? What's your go-to?
I came to see you as soon as I found these were
Wait, what got destroyed? A tavern got destroyed? Those jerks. It's probably the darn rebels, right? Just terrible. Those rebels causing issues. And who else here got pumped when they heard that not only are we getting an Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney Plus, but recently they put out that John Williams is going to do the music for it. I cannot wait for that. I absolutely love John Williams. He's probably the best composer of our generation, and it's going to be epic. I just can't wait. If he could go ahead and just say hello there to start it, I would be so happy. Kraken, Plantation, and Captain Morgan private stock. Nice choices, man. That's what I like to go with. Like, when I can afford it, Kenobi is going to be awesome. Dude, I agree. I love everything Star Wars, man, and I just cannot wait. And especially if they do it right with the rematch of the century between Obi-Wan and Vader. Like, if they can do it right, it's going to be one hell of a time. Like, I am pumped for it. I just can't wait.
a few opportunities came.
Alright, we're still sending stuff out. We're doing well there. We got some money that's going to come in. And we're just going to keep... Oh, you. Are you poor? You're poor. Okay. Ooh. We'll increase our militarist standing because we like to keep at least near 50%, if not higher. We shipped out some boats. We're happy with that. And still no rum. They don't want the rum for some reason. Let's take a look. We're sending out 360 milliwatts
Remember,
of power.
Tropico could be
Or
invaded at any
megawatts, sorry,
time.
not
Keep your
megawatts.
survival kit on hand.
For
In
those
the
who don't
event
know,
of
I work
panic,
in the X-ray
breathe
field.
into the paper bag.
So when I see MW, I automatically think milliwatts because it just makes more sense from the amount of wattage that we use. Yeah, I am interested to see what else they do with the Marvel series that they're doing on Disney Plus. Like, anytime I hear somebody who complains about, oh, they're oversaturating Marvel, all I can think of is, have you ever heard of what Marvel is?
The task
Like,
is done.
their whole
You
job
ask how much you are to be
is
paid.
to just keep throwing it at you. There is no, oh, we're gonna take a little break from getting you people to watch this. No. Like, new comic books constantly. It is made to just be constant media in your face. And frankly, I like that they're doing it that way, because when you're working with comic creations, that's how it should be. Alright, what can we trade? They'll take cigars, but we don't have a cigar factory yet. They'll take sugar. Well, let's go ahead. We need to build that cigar factory, truthfully. I'm gonna need some more money to do that, but hopefully we can get some stuff sold and build that up, even though, are we really gonna have a ship go without anything being exported? That's awful. That's trash, man. Oof. Alright, keeping things full. We have full employment. We're just gonna keep it going. I think we're gonna be pretty good with this. Let's see. So we've got the military.
Presidente, you look bored.
You want barracks near your embassy. That's such a random ask. Oh man, I still can't believe we've already got 6 subs. To everybody who's part of that, thank you so much. I am just in awe of how much support I've gotten. This has been such an amazing experience. It's going to continue being an amazing experience. And we're just going to keep getting better and better with the support I've got around me and people who want to help me get better. It's just going to get amazing in the coming months, I gotta tell you. Man, we are going through money so fast. Oof. Let's see, okay, well, we've got 33,000 coming in. That's gonna be nice. And I think what we can do, let's see, the cannery does pineapples and fish. Really? Pineapples and fish? I wonder, where is a good spot to get pineapples? Over here? Okay. So we can make that happen, or even right here. And then we've got the fish right there. I mean, I guess we could do that. Let's make it happen. So we'll do pineapples.
An official announcement from the palace declares that we are definitely winning the war. Keep listening to find out which side we are currently
Go
on.
there, and we're going to go ahead and build an electric substation. And we'll quick build it so that we can build a cannery right here. Because it just makes sense. And we'll let them take their time and get that built. Let's also look, let's rescue some educated. Because I'd really like to get that education rank up, and then I think we can build a barracks right next door to the embassy. Or maybe across the street, because I want them to see it when they look out. I want the Axis powers to be like, oh, right there, that's a lot of soldiers staring back at me. Just to keep them under control, you know? Don't want them thinking we're actually friends. see what we're doing here. We've got one homeless family because they're broke, whatever. 3 unemployed, but there's plenty of jobs for them. So hopefully they get to somewhere that needs high school employees, and we can get that fixed too. Still have a good amount of money coming in. We're going to go ahead and build a commando garrison while we're at it. And do we actually need a police station over here? No. Or is that for media? So let's take a look. Oh yeah. So definitely don't have the greatest liberty, but that's something we can work on. So let's go ahead and build this guy right here. And we're going to let everything catch up now, so it can take just a little bit. Again, I hope you're all having a wonderful time here tonight. I absolutely love having you guys
task
here
is done.
and hanging
You
out.
ask how much you are to be paid?
Now, I don't want to...
And don't mind my stuffy nose. So, because my wife painted tonight, and I didn't want to just sound high as a kite from the paint fumes, I've got some windows open. It's getting towards allergy season. And, I mean, truthfully, until I moved to the south, I never had allergies in my life. But, man, once I got down here, it has been insane. With how many times I'm like, holy cow, do I actually have allergies right now? Is that a thing now? It is rough. Alright, look in here. Flop houses are 38 compared to 32. So that's something to keep in mind to make them a little happier. Now I just need to sell a good amount of stuff so that we can afford to build some nicer housing. I think that would help us out quite a bit. And let's go ahead, and while we're at it, we're going to sabotage the Axis to help the Allies win the war. Because, I mean, why the hell not, right? Man, we just can't keep up with how many people we need working. Looking at our rum distilleries, those are going well.
Some
We
say
can fill
that
those up.
while there remain nations...
See if anybody wants rum. Rum? Nobody? Not a single freaking person wants rum? Come on now. Alright, we're producing some canned goods. Education's going well. We're working on the sabotage right now. We're doing well on shellfish. And we're
Do
at
any of these offers look good to you?
45% approval, so that's always good. Let's check our research. Still doing well on research. I mean, we're in a good spot right now. I think we're gonna do really well in this mission. We've got some well-off people and some poor people.
Tropicans for
And some
military
broke
action
people.
warn
Whew.
that it can happen here. So remember to donate your unwanted bullets to keep our brave soldiers firing.
Alright, we can build an apartment here. And then I'm also going to want to build an apartment down here for these folks at the cannery. Because I think the cannery is making enough money to make it worthwhile. Keeping that pretty busy, and maybe we could do a funfair pier somewhere. Maybe right up here would be a good spot for a funfair pier when I've got the money for it. Man, we just need to get some stuff moving here.
Well, you did it. You sabotaged the Axis. I must... The wars are over, Presidente.
The World War is
I would
over.
kiss
We are
you if
now
it
in the
was not
Cold
treason
War.
to do so.
We are just
New
moving
history
right
books arrived
along,
today
I'll
with
tell
the
ya.
true story of how El Presidente...
You're not in bed with the commies, are you? Those are just some spare pillows, huh? Are they commie pillows?
Oh, we had to deal with Lord Wyndham. That's the real problem. There better not be any commie pillows here. Looking through. Man, we need to make more money over here, man. Shoot.
The citizens are demanding elections.
Alright, amazing speech. We will tell them not to worry about their housing. We will love on the communists a little bit. We will blame no superpowers and promise nothing.
Tropico. Some call it the
Hopefully
valley
we'll be
of
able to
the
make it
shadow
through,
of
because
despair.
right now
But to me, it
we're only
is
at
the valley
30%
of the
after
shadow
moving
of
forward
my
into
home.
the Cold War,
My
and
spirits cannot be broken.
and we're out
So
of money.
rise, O Tropico,
That's
and
concerning.
despair
There we
no
go,
more.
27,000.
Today
This
is
should
the
go
most
up to like
exciting
35,
day in
36,
Tropico's
almost
grand
35,000.
history. The war is over, and a new
So they're
era
almost
dawns.
here.
Surely,
Can I
after
get
the
just a
hardships
little bit
we've
more?
endured, this will be
42,
an
there
era
we
of
go. I
global
love it.
trust and international cooperation. And what of my people? I feel your pain when your walls shudder and your roofs
we
leak.
can do.
Those of you who have roofs.
I really want to get
but
some
soon,
cigar
roofs
production
for
going. I think that that's
all
going to help
and
us out.
walls for many. Our efforts are aided by our communist comrades. To each
See how we're
according to
doing
their
here.
need,
I can
from
do some
each
better.
according to their ability. Equality for all, especially those who are more
Put in the
equal than
hospital here.
others.
Just to
So
keep
vote
everything moving
and-
well.
Presidente, your
Education
political
rate is
maneuverings are
up.
the
Life
stuff
is
of
good.
legend.
I just need to keep
Excuse
making
me while
people
I take
happy.
some notes.
Greetings, Presidente, and all listening spies. I assure you all that
Would any of these be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board, of course.
Alright, we're going to just keep looking around for things that we can do better for our people. For the people.
Please reinforce your armies, Presidente. We have enemies to our right in
Alright. Not quite as much of everything as I would like. Man, we need to get the sugar moving better. It's just sad how that's moving. I don't know what's going on with our
Future
Teamsters,
shock.
but they're not
Can it
moving
happen?
things as
Canal
fast
Uno
as
has
I
determined
like.
it is impossible
That's
for
for
technology to change so fast
Hopefully
that
we can
humans
just
couldn't
keep
handle
building
it.
up.
What a relief.
Oof. This is not looking good for El Presidente. Not good at
A few
all.
opportunities came up. Nothing illegal. Well, nothing that can be proven to break any law.
There we go, up to 40%. Come on, we can still do this. Let's get some money coming in so that we can build some more stuff. Can we get a mausoleum built? That's the real question. So we'll go to media. We'll do mausoleum. Oh, I can't build a mausoleum. Dang. I don't know if we're gonna do it, comrades. I don't know, comrades. Because we've only got 7 months left. Things are not looking good for us, that's for
Penultimo,
sure.
humbly.
Hopefully the broker will come up with new stuff just in time, maybe? Maybe we could refresh. Let's go ahead
I
and
came
refresh
to
it.
see you as soon as
Boom.
I found these were
Image
available,
campaign.
President.
51% support. There. That's what we needed. That is what we needed. That's why I love the broker. He helps out so much with things like that. Let's see what else we can get out of here. Ugh. I mean, is there anything really worth it, is my question. We'll try and get a little more money for our gold.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico in
I know the military understands the importance of industry because we make their weapons.
Aw, you jerks. Of course you would ask that. How much for a movie theater? Oof. Give me some money. Come on now. Man, it's a good thing El Presidente is not a Twitch streamer, because he'd never get there. I'm just kidding. Viewers take good care of their favorite streamers, and I do appreciate all of you who are taking care of me. Life is good.
That was a close one, Presidente. Apparently, some citizens need to be reminded just how much they love you.
Well, see, they just need to be reminded how much they love me. If only they realized how much they love me. That's what would make a difference, you know? So I do want to know, how's everybody doing out there? You having fun? You having good nights? Good weekends, truthfully. End of the weekend, hopefully everybody had a chance to hang out with family, hang out with friends, hang out with somebody who just gives you that makes you feel the love. That's what really matters, am I right? Alright. Man, that money's just not coming in fast enough here. Hopefully we can get the revenue up and things will be good. And for those watching, I know that I do have ads now, and I think it's about time for an ad. I'm not positive. I'm still working on figuring that out. But let me know what you think of the ads. Is it a good amount of time between ads? Are you seeing too much? Give me some feedback, because, I mean, if it's something my viewers aren't liking, I'll try and limit them as much as possible. It's all about what do you guys prefer. That's what I'm worried about. Alright, there we go. Now we got some money coming in. Back up to 12,000. And I don't want to spend the money on security checkpoints right now. They can wait.
Now.
Still
Set your
working on
alarm,
producing
Presidente, because Eco
shellfish.
Peril never sleeps.
Level up happy meat. Ugh. Apparently we got to do happy meat now. For any of you who are vegetarians, I got nothing against you, but for me, it's not my bag. It's not anything against what some people like. It's just not my thing. So please don't judge me, because I promise I'm not judging you. But it's just something I can't do. I just can't do it. If we cancel it, there we go, perfect. Because I actually wanted to move that and not copy it. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and build an apartment right here to hopefully catch some people who are more well off who are living in the bunkhouses, so that I can open some more of those up so I have less homeless. So I just hope everybody's had an amazing week. I know for me, this weekend has been a big deal with y'all putting your trust in me, helping me get to affiliate. I love you guys for it. It's awesome. And then my subs, thank you so much for subscribing.
Son, your toys come from my factories. So tell El Pres.
It's wild how much love I'm getting here. So thank you so much for it. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all know how much I appreciate it, because I mean it's almost impossible to explain in words what it means.
I sometimes wonder, President.
Alright, looking around, we've got some ships sending things out, things like that. I am just about done with my drink, and it's almost time for a bio break. So, once I finish this up, we are going to take a break. I'm going to put more ice in here, and we're going to do the demo on how to make a rum and coke one more time for you guys tonight, because you deserve it. And this is my first time trying this with the stream, so I want to get that feedback. I hope it's as fun for you guys as it is for me. I think it's something I just don't see anywhere, and I hope it's something that you guys enjoy, because I'm trying to find different ways to bring more fun stuff to all of you. Alright. So, if we come down here, we can get oil off of these, I think. Right? Let's see. Well, number one concern, let's go ahead and get some uranium. And let's build some bridges. There we go. Let's look at our overlays, because this will tell us what oil do we have. Oh, I thought there was oil on here. Darn it. Is there anything useful on these? Basically nothing. Where are fish? Ooh, there's some fish right there, so we can go ahead and build another fisherman's wharf right here. And we'll just go ahead and connect that with everything else. Yep, there we go. This is going to be glorious. I love it. I absolutely love it. Man, we're getting blueprints. We're doing research. We're going to get through this game. It's going to happen. Luckily, this is one of those missions that does take a while, so it makes it pretty fun. And as I mentioned before, not quite done.
Excellent. I'm so
with the run
glad
yet.
this
So
deal
once we
worked out
do
for
finish
us.
with the run, that's when we're gonna go ahead and take that break. But we're not taking a break.
Now, I
even
don't want
1
to
second earlier than
but
we
I'm
need
going
to.
to need a rather prompt
Because I want to make sure that you guys get the most out of this possible. You're the reason I'm here, not to drink, well, I mean, I'm here to drink and play video games. Let's be fair. But, I mean, being here for you guys is one of the most important parts of streaming. And I hope you guys feel that every day. I really do try and give you something special. And I hope you like what you're getting out of this, because I put a lot of thought into what we do, and it's just going to get better from here. I'm going to be working with some people. We're going to have even more fun stuff happening. It will be a blast, I promise. You just got to hang tight with me for a while, because I'm still learning, but I want this to be the most fun you have all week. And I think that it's doable. We've got a little ways to go still. As a reminder, our next stream is tomorrow night. We're going to be doing Call of Duty Warzone. I know I've warned you all about it before, but I'm going to warn you again. I am a trash first-person shooter player. I am not good at all. I feel bad for my friends who are going to play with me, because, I mean, really, they're going to have to carry everything, because hopefully they're ready for the fact that I'm just not going to be able to carry a team, because I need somebody to carry me. But we're going to have fun. We're going to have some whiskey old fashions. So tomorrow, have your simple syrup, your bitters, your maraschino cherries, an orange, and a bottle of your favorite bourbon or any other type of whiskey you'd like to mix into it. And we'll start off doing how do we actually make this. And then after we go over how to make it, we're going to drink them. And then we're going to shoot at things. It's going to be a grand old time. And I am looking forward to sharing it with each and every one of you. It's going to be wonderful. Looking here, only 4 vacant jobs for 11 unemployed. So we're going to have to keep working on this. Only 27%. That's troublesome. We definitely need to build another church. I mean, really, in a perfect world, let's build a cathedral. But right now, I just don't have it in me to build a cathedral. So we'll just have to make it work a different way, you know? So we'll get another church in. We're going to do things to try and get people gainfully employed here. And I think what we can do, we can start building some banks and get ready for a little more of a high-powered...
Don't you just love watching the...
Export
Flying
cigars.
cars
Is still,
have arrived in
we're
Tropico.
finally going to do
Current
cigars.
flight
I'm going
times
to build
of
a
less than
guitar,
a second, but our
a
scientists
guitar
are working
plant?
hard
No,
on
no,
improving
a
that.
cigar plant factory. And, I mean, we'll make it work. It's going to be alright. It will be alright. It is currently 9:42. I'm going to take a little break. I will be back at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. That means I will be back in 18 minutes. At that 18-minute point, I'm going to come back and we are going to go through how to make a rum and coke. So if you want to follow along, finish up what you're drinking right now and be ready to make another one when we get back. It's going to be a blast and let's just keep having fun with it. This is such a great group to stream with, and I'll be seeing you in a little bit. Like I said, we will be right back. Let me just change some wording here, because right now it says 10:15. It's actually 10 o'clock. So be back with you all at 10 o'clock p.m. And like I said, have everything ready so that you'll be ready to make a rum and coke with me. Hey everybody, I am back. We are just waiting another 25 seconds and then we are going to go ahead and make our next drink. And hopefully you all have your drinks ready to go. We'll go ahead and do a nice little cheers at the end so we can all have a nice drink together. So, should be happening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is 10 o'clock. So welcome back. I'm so happy that y'all are hanging out with me tonight, having a good time. As a reminder, tonight's drink of choice is rum and Coke. Myself, I do Barbarossa rum because it's $16 for a handle, which is awesome. And then I like to do cherry Coke with mine because it adds a little extra flavor that I absolutely love. So, let's go ahead and bring our bar cart over. First thing you're going to do, make sure you have ice. I have already preloaded. So here's our ice. We are going to, unlike most drinks, we're not actually going to measure this one because you just put in as much rum as you feel like. So, I mean, frankly, I know people use the Mississippi method or whatever they want to do. I just go by view of it. If I look at it and I'm like, you know, this seems like about the right amount of rum for me tonight, that's how high I fill it up. And then go ahead, pop your Coke open. Something you'll notice, I always do these much taller drinks. I use the full cherry Coke. And that way it lasts me longer, so I don't have to stop to make new drinks quite so often. So we are going to go ahead and finish filling this up. And now we have a gorgeous, wonderful rum and Coke. And as we like to do after we make ourselves a fresh drink, hopefully you viewers also did the same. And I really appreciate it if you joined in. I just want to say cheers to you all. I hope you're having a fun night. I know I sure am. And I love my community. Thanks for joining in. And cheers to all of you. Alright, so we'll go ahead and move the bar cart back. As a reminder, our drink of choice for tomorrow night, because we will be playing some Call of Duty, and when I think going out, shooting at people, just doing fun military stuff, the first thing I like to think of is let's go ahead and have something bourbon related. So one of my favorite bourbon drinks, because it just has such a great flavor to it, is the bourbon old fashioned. So tomorrow night we'll be making old fashions. I'll actually be using some of this gear that I got. I got a nice bar set off of Amazon. And we're going to do some muddling, we're going to do some measuring, we're going to do some stirring. It's going to be wonderful. And I hope you're all here to hang out and do it with me because, I mean, that's the whole point of this. So thank you all so much for coming in.
The package has been franked, if you understand.
Let's go ahead and continue being dictators. And once again, if you've got any ideas for things that you think would be fun to make for a drink, I know so far we've got the vodka cruiser. I'm definitely going to look into it because Lucky did mention the magic words for me of watermelon. Once I hear that there's watermelon, all bets are off. I'm probably going to try it out, and there's a distinct possibility that I'm going to absolutely love it. So thank you, Lucky, for bringing that up. If anybody else has any recommendations for drinks, I sure would appreciate it. And let's just keep having a good time here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. I know I can be a complete idiot, and that, I mean, hopefully I'm entertaining, but I know I'm probably not the most entertaining person in the world. I just really appreciate that everybody is taking the time to hang out with me. Have a good time, and I hope you're all having as much fun as I am, because this is the way that I like to play games at this point, so that I can hang out and talk to all of you and just have fun. Oh, before this guy comes and takes things, what can we get rid of? We can do rum. Let's sell some rum to the Russians. So, Eastern powers, you take my rum. Take it all. Hopefully you all had fun with the with making drinks. It's something that I absolutely want to do with all of you and make that kind of our community thing. It's going to be us having drinks together and us going through the process of making new drinks. Maybe you'll find a new favorite. Maybe you'll teach me some new favorites. It's all about us all just working together to come up with some fun things to drink and to have a good time. Because, frankly, if you can't have a good time while chatting and playing video games, number one, you got the wrong game. Number two, you got the wrong community. So I just hope that
Comrade.
you all enjoy it as much as I do. So they want a nuclear power plant. They want a mausoleum. All of those things cost money. And right now, I just don't have money. We need to build this up a little bit. We're getting raid points. I don't want raid points. I want cash money. Let's see, expected revenue of 15 grand. I feel like we should be able to do better than that. This is not building up fast enough, and man, people are not happy. I mean, it seems like they would be happy, but for some reason they just aren't. We're sitting at a 51. It's because our overall happiness is lagging behind. Hopefully we can get some of this stuff moving up, get them happy. We'll see what happens, I guess, right? Alright, we got some more money, and let's go ahead and build ourselves not a nuclear power plant, because holy cow is that expensive. But I think what we can do is build not even a mausoleum. Let's go ahead and unlock it, and then maybe next time we can build a mausoleum. Man, this is rough going right now, but we will get there. 2,400, we can definitely build this. Give our people something fun to try out. Man, it's rough around here right now, man. We need to get people happier. There we go. So we got gold going out, we got rum going out, and canned goods going out.
We are receiving news that surprisingly organized vandals have damaged civic buildings in Tropico. Do not be alarmed. This is categorically not a rebel attack.
Oof. These darn rebels. They are a pain. Come on, hurry up, tanks. Fight those rebels off. There we go. They didn't even get things started on fire. I love it. Alright, we're surviving when it comes to money, but we definitely want to start bringing in more, that's for sure. I mean, we have to wait till modern times to be able to build that hydroponic plantation. And once we can do that, we're going to have plenty of rum going out. It's going to make life a whole lot easier for us. And I know I had a viewer earlier who just wanted to see the island and kind of get a feel for what the game is about. If you've got any questions on Tropico, if you're like, hey, I mean, it seems cool and all, but what in the world is going on here? Let me know. I'd love to go over this with you and explain exactly what we're doing. That way you could get a little better idea of the game that we play here so often. As a reminder, tomorrow night we're going to be doing Call of Duty Warzone, And then, I mean, the rest of the week, who knows? As always, Tuesday I will not be streaming. I actually go to a trivia night with some local friends, so hopefully we can get first place in trivia again. That would be pretty awesome.
Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled. So selfish.
Do any of you have like weekly rituals that you do? Like for me, like I said, I go through through doing trivia because I mean trivia is just something I've always loved, and I'm truthfully just full of random useless facts. So, do you guys play any trivia? Do you play D&D? Like, what do you all do? Because I also play D&D. That's why typically you won't see me on a Saturday night.
I feel your pain when your walls shudder and your roofs leak.
And I'm sure you all understand it, but I mean, I figured I would give an explanation for why there are days where you just don't see me at all.
Our efforts are aided by our communist comrades. To each according to their need, from each according to their ability.
All right, there
Equality
we go.
for all.
Still only 29% support. This is getting a little rough. So we've got 20 months. Maybe we'll go ahead and cancel that.
Remember, a vote for El Presidente is a vote for
there we
me.
go. So let's go ahead and cancel that mission. I want to try and get Stonehenge, and then these guys I'm going to have do a treasure hunt. And we'll see if we can get Stonehenge before the end of
the lack of love for El
Would any of these be of interest to you?
The campaign.
It's all strictly above board, of course.
See, if I could go ahead and get a few of these things moving, Happy Meat I could make happen, really. Let's go ahead and do it. There we go. So we'll go ahead, do Happy Meat. Hopefully we can get that to level 3 and make them a little happier. We'll get maybe a mausoleum built. That would be pretty epic if we could. I mean, right now what I need is just to get a whole bunch of rum going. We can do early elections, but there's no way I would do that right now. We are just not where we need to be, that's for sure. And just as a reminder, if you look below me, you will see our current goal is our sub goal. We are looking for 4 more subscribers to hit that goal of 10. If you are in the first 10 subscribers, you do get a reminder that every time you're on chat that you were in that first group. I would definitely appreciate it. We're just trying to keep building that community, and I'm just happy to have you all here. I mean, even if I was sitting here and I didn't have any actual subs, I'll tell you right now, I would still be happy because I never expected to even become affiliate in my time streaming. So thank you to all of you who have been here helping me out and just pushing me, making me better. I think we're gonna fail this. I don't see any way we're gonna get support up. I told them to ignore housing. Do we have audience? We sure do. Let's go ahead and make that happen.
I don't know about you, Presidente, but I will...
I sometimes wonder about your...
Oof. Just not enough time to build either of those, I don't think. Because if I look here, fast food joint, that's going to cost me 3,000 something. I mean, maybe if we could get some major revenue coming in, but I just don't see it happening. Not tonight. If we lose this, I'm thinking of switching over to Biomutant.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to...
Would anybody be against that? Please speak now if you would, because if it's not what my viewers want, I'm not going to do it. But if you guys want it, let's go ahead and make it happen. So if you're against it, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to be switching to Biomutant after I get my
Pleasure
butt
doing
kicked
business with you, Presidente. And
Oh, we might survive it.
We've done it. The rocks rolled off the deck and up.
All right.
Victory is yours, Presidente. I
we
knew
made
that
it.
you would succeed.
We made it.
And not just because I
there's no
personally
need.
filled in all the
No
ballots, then counted
need
them
to
myself.
change.
I came.
I mean, I really didn't think we were gonna survive that, so that is pretty exciting. We've got some cash rolling in soon. Okay, 6,000. Let's go ahead and build Stonehenge. Would there be a good spot to build, like, an area for... You know what? That's a good spot for a tourist port right there. So we'll go ahead and build Stonehenge right there. And what you're going to see is it jumps that support up. So that's pretty awesome.
You can't want to duke it out with us. We're the good guys. That's why we have the most nukes.
I love that explanation. We're the good guys. That's why we have the most nukes. Oh, not enough trade licenses. What are we doing? We've got rum going out. We've got that. We've got gold. Woof. We need to go ahead and get some more money so we can get another trade route. That's for sure. So what's everybody got going tomorrow? Do you got work coming up, or are you off tomorrow because of the holiday? What all is happening? I know tomorrow is President's Day, I think, right? My son is off of school, so I know there are people out there who are not working tomorrow. I'm just interested to know, are any of you those folks? It's not that there's anything wrong with it if you are, because, I mean, frankly, if you can have the day off, you can have the day off. I don't judge. There we go. We'll have cars come in, and that will keep the Western powers from attacking me.
A few opportunities.
Western powers can be dangerous. Let's look. We still need to do a Ministry of Information and stuff. I just need to bring in some more money. That's all there is to it. We gotta make this happen. We gotta keep the sugar coming in. Oh boy, another 5,000 raid points. Thanks, guys. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel that. We're gonna bring in some sugar. You guys can go ahead and do the rest. If we can get enough sugar, we'll be golden. It's just a matter of getting enough sugar to keep those distilleries running, right?
You bought us some time, Presidente. I'm not sure how...
There we go. They're all right with us. Really, a metro station? Man, that feels like a waste. But it's all right. We'll keep it going. We'll send out some canned goods. And what I really want to do, I want to build that cigar factory. We just have to get to the point where we've got enough money to do it. Let's take a look. Man, it's going to cost some money to make that happen. They want chocolate, which I don't know how the hell we're going to make that happen. And then the mausoleum's going to take a while, too. But we'll keep looking. We're going to figure it out eventually.
You're a friend of the Earth, Presidente.
Okay, we'll make
in return for your
JCAB,
help,
our alternating
potato,
3
still
by
covered in
5
authentic
plantations
dirt.
arranged in 6 rows still OP. I truly don't know. Is that a thing? Like, do you alternate it, like, between different crop styles? As you can see, I allow back seeding, so if you've got a way to make this work better for me, let me know. I'm always happy to learn, dude. Teach me your ways, oh wise one. because, man, the efficiency on these things is utter
Nuclear
garbage.
missiles. The future of warfare or planet-destroying insanity? A new report from the palace says classified.
We're going to make some manure, and we're going to put a manure spreader here without anything else. And JCab, are you a big fan of Tropico? Is this one of your go-to games? Oh, that'll catch all three of those. Perfect. We're gonna make it happen. Ooh, a green waste chopper will really help out those ranchers too. Decrease their upkeep. We just need to make some more money. And JCab, hopefully you're still there. How's it going tonight? Did you have a good weekend? Did you remember to bring your rum and coke? That's the most important of questions. Degrade the soil too quickly. Better at explaining things. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Thanks for letting me know that, because I know that they degrade the soil. I know if you go to like a multiculture, it'll decrease the efficiency, but it'll end up building up efficiency of your others. I just didn't want to take that initial hit. But that's why we set up the manure spreader. The manure spreader actually helps increase that efficiency for you. So, do you play a lot of Tropico? Is that one of your go-tos, or what kind of games do you like? I absolutely love the music of this game. It's so chill and calming. It just gives you a chance to hang out and enjoy, you know what I mean? Alright, we're making the Western powers a little happier, which is very important. Gotta keep them at least a little bit happy. But man, we are, it's a little rough. I wonder if I'm lucky, the Eastern powers would have some. Of course they don't have it. I was hoping that they would have some sugar. And if they had sugar, that would just pump me up. But they have cheese, but I can get sugar from them, but plus 40% in price. Not worth it. I do need to get myself more sugar though, that is for sure. Let's intimidate some neighbors to bring them down a peg. Because they're just a little too happy for my liking. I need them to be a little sad. Yeah, multiculture combined with alternating crops should be good. Probably. Hey, I appreciate that recommendation, man. I mean, frankly, I think just having them this close to each other really hurts. But, it just makes sense when you're dealing with trying to get as much sugar as possible. Sometimes you'll mess up, but I mean, you just gotta try and find something that'll work. Because right now, going to multiculture brought it down to 0. So this is sitting at 37% efficiency. I mean, really, that efficiency can get painful. That's for sure. How are we doing? 39,000. Man, I am just bleeding money. I don't know how I'm going through that much. I think if I could get more, if I could get a better supply of sugar and keep these things running day and night, I think it would make life so much easier. And I'm already out of manure, but I've got, man, they are just not producing enough. I need to get more manure going to keep this running. But we'll figure it out.
With any of these...
Part of the point of playing is just to figure things out as you go. It's one of my favorite things to do in a video game is try and figure out what the heck you're gonna do. 36. Let's go ahead and send them some canned goods just to increase us a little bit. I don't want them threatening us again.
Snitch for cash program. Report something suspicious today, and you could win fabulous cash prizes.
Still got a good amount of weapons being made. Cheese
The
import
package
worked
has
out
been
well. Let's get blueprints. What kind of blueprint are you gonna give me? Let me know. Let me know. What blueprint is it? Nothing? Let's see if I got anything worthwhile. Plastics plant. We still need to unlock some oil wells. Ooh. An oil rig sure would be nice over here, but I mean that would take up a lot of my money. So we'll probably hold off on that. We'll get some oil wells going because oil wells are a quarter of the price. I just need to build up some more cash so that we can make that happen. And Jacob, just wondering, where you from, man? I know this is your first time here. I really appreciate you stopping by, too. Alright, let's go ahead and build a cigar factory. I feel like we can do that now. We'll get it built right here. Alright, that's in at 78%. The manure is helping these a little bit, but not much.
Greetings, Presidente, and all listening.
Oh, we don't have anybody there. There you go.
Scramble this
Eastern
channel
Bloc is
immediately. The code word
is broshed. The code word is broshed. Hey, don't you be sending the sugar out. I need the sugar here. We need the sugar here. Can't have you guys giving that stuff out to trade partners. Let's see, is there any sugar? Ooh, this is a good place for sugar. Let's go ahead and build a sugar plantation here. And a sugar plantation here. There we go. We'll get those going. And while we're at it, maybe we could do like a ranch. Like a sheep ranch, maybe? That'll be good. We'll get a sheep ranch going right here. And then maybe a pig ranch? Yeah, there we go. So we'll get those going. We're going to make those so that they're producing manure too. And we'll get some manure going over here. I think something I really need to do is set up, well, good housing. Fisherman's Wharf. What are you doing all the way over here, people? That makes no sense. let's see, tenement, nothing right now. So we're gonna have to build that up. Build up some cash flow to be able to build those. There we go. Canned goods are out. Up to 39%. And let's go ahead and set up to send out, ooh, shellfish. There we go. So, does anybody here watch South Park? I know that's a pretty ridiculous ask. It's like either you're gonna say, heck yeah, I watch South Park, it's such a great time, or you're gonna sit there and be like, man, really, is South Park?
Do any of these offers look good to you?
South Park.
They're
and
all
you shouldn't
strictly
either.
legitimate.
Well, if you don't like it and you think I shouldn't watch it, I'm sorry, I do. I
Read
find
these
it
encoded
hilarious.
instructions. Then
But-
burn the communique and eat the ashes.
Okay, I need to have a spy academy, so that we'll have to build that at some point. But I mean, really, right now the main thing is building up our cash flow so that we can do some other cool stuff. And I hope you're all still having a great time here. I hope you're enjoying your rum and cokes. I hope life's just treating you all well. And again, a big thank you to Ken Zoned for his sub earlier tonight. It was absolutely awesome to start off the night with a sub. Again, we do have our goal set up, trying to get 10 subs. Those first 10 subs, for those who don't know, do end up getting a special first icon in front of them in chat, saying that you were one of the early adopters who hopped on and subscribe to this. So I do appreciate anybody who does. Even if you don't, if you follow, I appreciate that too. Or if you just hang out with me sometimes. It's great to have people around who just want to hang out and have a good time. And I absolutely love it. So thank you so much to those who have followed, those who have subbed. Right now, we're still sitting at 51 followers. I'd like to grow that into 100, 200. I mean, that's something I want to keep building up. I think that's actually going to be our next goal. Once we hit this 10 sub goal, the next goal is purely going to be building up more followers. Because, I mean, really, having followers is how we're all going to be able to hang out all the time. And I
the
truly
citizens are
do
demanding elections, Presidente.
appreciate you all
It
being
seems
here.
that they want a choice in.
So let's go ahead and tell them to ignore housing. We are going to talk up the industrialists. Blame no one and promise nothing. I don't want to promise a single thing to these people.
My friends, you are the dedicated ones for whom no hardship is too great. True Tropicans. Your tribulation
True
shall be
Tropicans.
rewarded.
There we go. Now we can go ahead and build a mausoleum. And we'll go ahead and build the mausoleum over here. This is going to be where we're going to set up.
Your roofs leak. Those of you who have roofs. But soon, roofs for all and walls for many. Without a doubt, Tropico must grow. We owe so much of our prosperity to the industrialists. They create jobs and
yes, the
commerce, and
industrialists.
take only a little in return. It is you, my
Man,
friends,
really? Come on now.
who I thank for making me what I am today. I am proud to be your Presidente. Viva Tropico!
Yes, Viva Tropico. Man, we need to get some more uneducated folks. Oh. I don't want these people. Cancel you. I want many. Get as many as possible. I don't care if you're educated or not. Just get here, right? Alright, so we've got that going. I wonder if we look here. Do we have a cigar? Okay, so we've got a cigar factory going. And they are producing cigars, so that is key. We can export those.
A listener wrote in asking, how do I know if my neighbor is a spy?
I need the
palace
mausoleum to
responds,
finish building.
Take
We're
no
gonna be
chances.
alright.
Spy on everyone.
And then when we end in about 25 minutes, we're going to find somebody to raid. So I hope you all stay around even after we're done with the stream. And, I mean, if you can, say, let them know that Junior's crew is there. Talk about the rum and cokes. Just have fun with it.
Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly legitimate.
Man. Have a convincing talk. There we go.
A good deed, President.
So make them happier. We'll get the mausoleum finished, and then they'll be happier. We're gonna make this happen.
It is a great day for our comrades.
36. We're getting closer. Getting closer to people being happy enough to keep me in office, right? And let's see, we're gonna hopefully export even more. Ooh, that rum is bringing in some good money. We'll get there. 8 months left. I mean, really, we're sitting at 40% approval. 38. Ooh. Only 38% support. Let's see, can we go ahead and run and intimidate neighbors quick? Hopefully we can make that happen quickly and survive this. Alright, we got 16,000. That's still not enough to do a nuclear power plant. It's enough to unlock it. Let's see, what else can we build here? We've already got the fast food joint. We've got that. What are they unhappy with? So, I mean, really, funds out of 55. Let's go ahead and build a restaurant. See if this helps out at all. I'm hoping it does a little bit, but man, it's tough going here. That's for sure. There we go.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend
Yeah,
to
we're
vote.
gonna go ahead and adjust those ballots. They might not be happy afterwards, but whatever.
I came to see you as soon as I found these were...
I just want them to not be cranky. That's for sure. Let's see how we're doing. We got cigars going out. We got iron going out. Man, we got this going. We're gonna be glorious here after a while. So something we'll build. We
Victory
can do a
is
cathedral.
yours, Presidente. I knew that you would succeed. And not just because I personally filled in all the ballots, then counted them myself.
Excellent, excellent.
Alright, we got our cigars going. Our broker money is getting a little bit better, but not quite where we want it still. Thanks to everybody who's joining in. I really appreciate you being here. If this is your first time here, my name's Junior. This is Junior Gaming, and we like to play a lot of chill games, have some drinks. you missed it earlier, we went over the process of making a rum and coke. We've been talking, just having a great old time here, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me tonight. Alright, Eastern Bloc sent me some foreign aid, but man, it's already gone. It is wild. So let's see, we've got a Ministry of Information. Can we build one right now? That's my question. There we go. Awesome, we can build that Ministry of Information. I see we got some more people who hop by. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me tonight. I hope you've all got your rum and cokes. Thank you for joining, and cheers to you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. If you do end up hanging out, having a good time, please hit that follow button. I'd love to have you as a follower, and we can hang out even more. Hi there, Sinflux. How are you tonight? Thanks for joining in. Thanks for hopping on chat and saying hi. I really appreciate it. And if you're hanging out there and you're thinking of saying hi on chat, as you can see, I do like talking to people on chat. I absolutely love it. That's what oh, Sinflux, thank you so much for the follow. That's awesome. So, are you a big fan of the Tropico games? Oh, Shield Wall. Hell yeah, dude. You missed it out. You missed out earlier. We went over making rum and cokes. Just so you know, tomorrow night I'm going to be with BBG Omar and BBG Marty. We're going to play some Call of Duty. And the drink of the night is going to be bourbon old fashions. So if you do join in tomorrow, please get yourself some bourbon, some simple syrup, and some bitters at the very least. So we can make old fashions together, have some drinks, and hang out. And since I read you were making something nice, I could get on earlier. I'm at work. Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear you're at work. So, like, what time zone are you in? Is it daytime where you're at? Or do you work night shift? I'm always interested to know where people are from when they're watching my stream, because I get people from all over the world. It's pretty cool. Especially on a game like this. This is much more of like, okay, Pacific time. Cool. But yeah, one of the things we do here, since you're new to the channel, is I've got my bar cart back here, and we like to have a drink of the night. And one of the things we do at the very beginning, and then after intermission, we're going to be going through how to make whatever drink we're doing that night. So I'm hoping it's something that everybody has fun with. It's something we can joke about, and I mean, I think one of the things we'll do for either bits or points, I haven't decided yet, is there will be a choice to say make the drink again, so that you can request to have me tell you how to make the drink for another time. Oh, I built a ministry, not a Ministry of Information. Darn it. I've got another building to make. I thought I was doing so well. I thought I was so smart. Oof. That's what happens when you drink and you're playing video games. You know what I mean? You end up messing up what you're trying to do sometimes. So what kind of games do you like? Do you like games like Tropico? Have you ever even heard of Tropico? Or is this something new for you where you're like, what the heck is Tropico, man? This makes no sense. Because I mean, I've heard a little of everything. I know MMOs and fighting games. Have you been doing Lost Ark at all?
The palace today announces a new mascot.
Dude, you know, this is a great chill game. If you just want something on in the background that you can play around with and just have a chill time, this is the perfect game for it. So yeah, have you done, you just started it past Monday on your MMOs from, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to have to hop on and take a look. I'll give you a follow so I can see when you go live. I'm looking forward to it because I've done one stream of Lost Ark, but a lot of times I just want to do these chill games so I can talk to my community. Oh, I am excited to hop on there and watch. I think it'll be pretty cool. And I mean, especially since your shield wall also, I mean, I absolutely love our shield wall group. It is amazing. And for other people watching, when I talk about the shield wall, you may have seen like the groups where it's like, oh, let's just try and get each other follows and get to affiliate, but really it's all about just whoring yourself out to get more viewers or more followers, whatever. At the shield wall, there's a lot of time taken with us talking about streaming, talking about how we do our streams, getting help on like the technical issues. Oh my god, 500 bits, thank you so much, Sin. That is so awesome. And because you gave me 500 bits, I'm going to go ahead and share my special bits song. I told it to Connell earlier, but here it goes. Don't mind the fact that my singing voice is complete garbage. So, it goes to the tune of Toss a Coin to Your Witcher.
It seems as if the commies don't have any spies in Tropico.
Toss a bit to your Twitcher. Oh, network of plenty.
Everywhere
oh, network
has
of
bugs,
plenty.
Rats.
So, you were the first one to ever hear that version of the song from me. And so, I really appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Like, you're the second person to give me bits, and like I'm so thankful for it.
Were you followed, comrade?
Having all
No?
of these fun
I don't
people
care.
hanging out with
We
me,
just-
having a
Must
good
be
time.
vigilant, Presidente.
I've
Wind and
never
spice
had
are
it where
everywhere,
I
though
never
that man
thought
in
I
your
would
wardrobe
even
is a
have like
legitimate
20
political sub.
followers. So having subs, having bits coming in, thanks to all of you guys, I'm actually able to let my mom know who thought video games were kind of a waste of time. I can explain the fact that I have now made more playing video games than I ever did playing instruments, playing sports, any of that. So it's one of those things for our moms. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed the song. I'm actually gonna try and get somebody with a good singing voice to actually have it, so that'll be one of the bit purchases, and you'll have like an option to buy the cheap one, which is like the professional singer, or if you pay a little extra. Exactly, right? But the funny thing is, paying extra is me making a fool out of myself singing it with my crappy singing voice. So hopefully people have fun with it. Some people just want to hear it from the good singer. Some people will be like, I want you to look like an idiot tonight, so let's go for it. I think it'll be something fun to do. And so your work schedule, are you going to be able to, are you going to be on tomorrow when Omar, Marty, and I are doing... Take note, pay the extra bits. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully you know Omar and Marty. They're on the chat a lot in the Shield Wall, and we're all gonna play some Call of Duty tomorrow. And like I said, we're doing bourbon old fashioned. So hopefully, if you've got time, you'll be able to stop by at least for just the drink mixing, and then I'll see. I think either Omar or Marty need to raise their viewer average a little bit. Oh heck yeah, man! That's awesome. Yeah, so I think it might be Omar is just barely short on average viewers. So my hope is to feel free to hop on mine to watch the drink. But after that, if you want to hop on his just to raise that average viewer, that would be awesome, because I want to help those guys out. They are super fun. I've raided them a couple times. We're probably going to raid them again tonight in about 10 minutes, because I'm going to have to get...
excellent, excellent. I'm so glad this deal worked out.
I'm going to have to get to bed in order to go to work tomorrow morning, because I have to work in the morning tomorrow. But, yeah, in like 10 minutes, I'm going to be doing a raid, and we're going to go ahead and raid them to help one of them out. It looks like Marty's online right now, and I want to raise his average a little bit. I really appreciate those guys. They're awesome, and they bend over backwards talking to people, trying to help them out on the chat too. Heck yeah, dude! Like, that's what we're all about here. I want to support
as soon as I found
everybody who is a nice person. You know what I mean? All right, let's go ahead and try and build a spy academy. Can we though? So 18. We'll unlock it, and then hopefully we'll make enough on this next boat where we can build it.
There's a new sport in the Tropican streets today called
I was
rebellion.
hoping that would be weapons.
However,
That would make
the
life
Palace
a lot
warns
easier.
that without a license to play, rebellion is illegal.
Oh, those jerks. Why do you rebels gotta be such a pain in the butt? I'm gonna have to build some military outposts down there or something. Yeah, and again, Synflux, thank you so much for the bits. That's awesome. Like, I truthfully never thought I'd have anything like that happening, and like the whole streamer community has just been so awesome. I appreciate everybody. You know what? We're gonna be poor for a little bit, but we're gonna have a spy academy, because that's what we need to do for this one, and then we can do the observation raid. You appreciate me. Thank you so much, Synflux. I really... That means a lot, to know that I'm somebody who is enjoyable to watch, who helps everybody have fun. That's exactly why I'm here. And also to help my fellow streamers, because I have met some amazing people in the streamer community. I truly thought it was going to be cutthroat, to be completely honest. I thought people were going to be like battling for viewers. They'd be like, well, I'm not going to help you. My viewers might go to you. But everybody's been so welcoming and so open with information. It's been just an amazing experience so far. Alright, I need to do an observation. So we'll do an observation. And we need to build a prison too. So let's see. Let's go ahead and unlock it, and hopefully we'll have 12 grand on the next boat where we'll be able to do that. Man, I wish I had more money. That would make the bank make a lot more sense. So the bank actually lets you earn interest on the money that you earn. If I could pull that off, life would be so much easier. So we've got the observation raid going on. We need to finish an espionage. So once we finish the observation, we'll do an espionage raid. And hopefully that will get us where we need to be.
Came up.
We are
Nothing
sitting
illegal.
at 17%. We're up to 24 now. It's 51 to 60, and I mean, really, housing is what's bringing us down. That's for sure. I mean, do we have a bunch of well-off people living in these places? Because if we do, I mean, we could probably build 2 apartments, and then we could do 2 tenements. and that might help us out.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente.
Let's go ahead and tell them to ignore their housing happiness. Let's try and make the industrialists a little happier, and then nothing for the other two. And let's see if we can
my beloved
survive this, right?
My adoring people. With sorrow I have watched you toil. But
there's a thin line between legal and illegal. You know, it's so thin, some days I can barely see it.
Alright, looking here, not much revenue coming in. I wish we had some more. Let's look. What can we get for rum? Do people want rum? Yeah, they do. Beauty. Let's go ahead and sell some rum. We can... What else can we sell? What about boats? Let's see. Coffee, we don't have. Cigars. Let's sell some cigars. There we go. Diablo, how are you? How's everything going? We're one of my very first subs. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. How's life treating ya? Were you hanging out with supportive dad for a while there? Alright, and just a heads up for those watching, there's about 4 minutes left of his tab is still up. Heck yeah. Oh, I really appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Thank you so much. You did miss my new song, Toss a Bit to Your Twitcher. So later, if you hop to like the 2 hour and 40-minute mark, somewhere in there, you'll see when, well, it was 10 minutes ago, so like 2 hours 50 minutes, maybe 2 hours 49 minutes, you'll see the 500 bits come, and then all of a sudden I break into the song. I highly recommend when the video goes up, hop to that point, have a look, and I hope you like it. It's something new I'm trying to do on the channel. Just to keep fun things happening. I am going to clip it, actually. So yeah, there should be a clip, because I got a buddy who does reactions to clips, and I'm going to send that to him and let him have fun with it and make fun of my terrible singing voice. So, were you guys doing the that phone one? Sin knows exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be the Connell reacts video, so I'm gonna send that over to him. Hopefully he has fun making fun of it, or maybe he'll just think it was super cool and super rad. He's really supportive, so I wouldn't be surprised either way.
Intend to vote for you, Presidente.
Well done, comrade. I would shake your hand, but if you saw my fingers outside of my mittens, I would have to kill you.
Well, I'm glad you hopped over there. I mean, truthfully, he's supportive dad is actually one of my actual friends, and he's such a great guy, and he's actually one of the people who helped get me into this and get me to where I wanted to do streaming. So if you enjoy this stream, talk to him and make sure you say, hey, I want to thank you for talking Junia into being a streamer, because, I mean, he didn't really talk me into it, but he's the one who gave me the idea, because he had so much fun with it. He talked about the good times with it, and it got me really wanting to do it. So
I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you think?
We may actually end up with the perfect chance to hop off here.
Victory is yours, Presidente.
Ooh.
I knew that you would succeed, and not just because I personally filled in all
We
the
got
ballots.
it.
Then
We
counted
got
them
it. So
myself.
what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and save, and let's see who's playing right now. So we're gonna hop over and I know, right? thank the Lord that I'm a dictator and I can cheat on my elections, right? But thank you to everybody who stopped by. I really appreciate it. We have hit the end of my streaming time because I have to go to work tomorrow. But please stay on for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and raid a friend of mine, BBG Marty. And I'm actually going to be gaming with him tomorrow because we're going to do some Warzone tomorrow. And our drink of the night will be bourbon old fashioned. So get your old fashioned stuff ready. I will post it in my About Me. And we'll have a good time. So we're going to go ahead and set up this raid. And I'll give you the nice countdown. The raid starts in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We're going to raid. Show BBG Marty some love. He's a great guy. And I think it worked, right? There we go.
Hello. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Nice shot. Yeah, that is fucking shotgun.
Omar! No. Whoa, hold on. Junior, with the raid. Thanks, man. You came at a time where I'm being shot at by everybody in this lobby, though. But what's going on, everybody?